Hey Taurus, I'm Eleanor and I'm happy you're here because I have a lot to share with you. It is showing you really desiring a new beginning, but not being too sure of the how. So hopefully I can help you navigate that today with this bonus reading. It is timeless, so anytime that you are drawn to it is when it will be relevant. So in your recent past, you have the Page of Wands. So this is a youthful spirit who you've either come into contact with or that has been awakened inside of you. Either way, you're all fired up to get something off the ground. And this could be like being bitten by a creative inspiration bug, or maybe an idea person has presented you with a concept and they want you to flesh it out. So this could be job related, or you could be a consultant, but you're thinking really big and expansively. You're eager to get going, but there is an obstacle, of course, but you're on fire for it, whatever it is. And I don't see any direction yet. It's just all impulse right here. So let's see if we can help you channel all this fire productively to get you what you want. And I'm glad to see you starting off with such enthusiasm and optimism, because that's really going to help. And I could just see Tim Gunn saying, make it work. So your challenge, you have the Five of Pentacles. So you could be struggling with funds or resources needed to take this out of the idea space and into reality. There's either not enough time, there's not enough money, there's not enough help, there's not enough something. So what you want feels so great in concept and in theory, but it feels out of reach somehow. So this doesn't mean it's the case per se. It can refer to an attitude that comes from not knowing that there are resources available or how to access them. And you actually have more capital than you think. It's just maybe not cash exactly. It's like you have a lot of talent and creativity to leverage and to trade with if you connect with the right people. And I'm hearing unconventional people. So I'm going to rephrase this. The obstacle is that you might not be seeing the resources that are available. So the challenge then is to get weird with how you find your fund your inspiration. So look somewhere that you wouldn't normally look, like free cycle in nature, or offer to trade something like that. So for the good stuff, you have the Two of Wands, zero competition. You'll be a pioneer in whatever you're working on. So it's like no wonder you're so excited, because no one's ever pulled it off, and you could be the first one. And I'm also hearing like pace setter and trendsetter. And no wonder there's kind of so many unknowns, because there is no example to follow. There's no existing roadmap to guide you. You're a leader, so there's no footsteps to follow in. People are going to be following in yours. You are highly courageous, and all you need is a little bit more confidence. Your confidence is what sells it. So you're a visionary too. And the neat thing is, you cannot be compared to anything, because you won't have to worry about comparisons, because if you don't do a perfect job, no one's going to know, because no one else is doing it. And if anyone questions you, you can just be like, they just don't get it. So for the advice, you have the Three of Wands. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for opportunities to give. And that might sound weird with the Three of Wands, but your theme is this the fulfillment that you gain from giving. So a friend of mine once agreed to meet with someone to freely give feedback and consult on something. And the next thing he knew in the conversation, the dude was like, hey, give me your material. I can get this published for you. And he did. So it's like a perfect example of how you draw this in. Draw in the resources that you can't see how to access now. It's like the act of giving into the flow pushes them around the circle into your hands. Like in order for someone to receive, they have to make room. So it's like a chain. Someone lets go to receive what you're giving. Someone lets go to receive that. And then bloop, right into your lap is exactly what you need. Or it could bounce back directly, like in the case for my friend. It could be either way. But so like if the Three of Wands is commonly known as your ships coming in, you must first send them out, right? So look, I didn't notice this at first, but you have 3 cards here that are just hands in them. So it's like the three of, it's like you're going to pull this off with your own 2 hands. And this is also a liminal moment where you can still turn back, or you can prepare for the future. But you are so fired up here. I say I'm going to go with prepare. Make room, because what you need is coming towards you. Now your outcome is the Page of Swords. So you're going to be able to make a really smart plan. You're going to have feedback, and you're going to have information to work with. It's going to still take work, but you're going to be able to actually craft a budget. You're going to have resources with which to work with, in which to, you'll have something to work with. You might be able to create a business plan or a proposal or a report. And there is also communication here. So you could have people reaching out to you, wanting information from you, or even offering help. But where you come into it with only a whim, you have real data showing you what it could look like. You might end up signing up for a course that's going to teach you all that you need to know, or you could get a lead on resources. You're going to know exactly what steps to start taking. And like the Page of Wands is just the desire, and the Page of Swords is asking the right questions to make it real and to take that first steps towards bringing it into your reality. So I am really excited, Taurus. Comment and tell me what this is, because I want to know. I want to know what this vision is. I'm excited. I'm rooting for you. Thank you so much.